Manthan, so we would like to know 15k USD dollar. So is it actually true?
I haven't actually earned $15,000 all over from Udemy, but I have generated more than $10,000 on Udemy, and then other $5,000 have come from brand deals and affiliate partnerships. So a lot of companies, YC companies, VC-backed companies come out to me and they promote me like, we will give you $1,000 or $2,000 to just include your software into your courses and promote it.
And so we would like to know, like, how are you first of all?
Yeah, I'm absolutely living my dream right now. Like, I'm achieving all my goals and everything, even financially, physically and mentally.
What type of opportunities and what type of problem you also faced in this journey?
From opportunity perspective, I got a chance to work with many multi-million dollars company CEOs like Vectorship, Persona, Nvidia AI, New York's AI, just to name a few. And we have this weekly schedule meeting. Like we just talk about like stuff and everything.
हेलो दोस्तों, कैसे हो आप? तो आज के इस वीडियो बहुत ही अमेजिंग और बहुत ही इंटरेस्टिंग होने वाला है, क्योंकि आज के इस वीडियो पे हम लोग के साथ है एक 22 साल का एक लड़का है जिसने अपने करियर में बहुत अमेजिंग कुछ कर दिखाया है। तो दरअसल वो आज हम लोग के साथ है और उसकी इस जर्नी में आप कह सकते कि बहुत अमेजिंग जो है वो फेस किया है और अभी एआई और टेक्नोलॉजी जो है उसके रिलेटेड बहुत अच्छे एक स्टेज पे है। एंड राइट नाउ इज रेवेन्यू ऑल्सो लाइक $15,000। सो यू कैन इमेजिन लाइक एज ए 22 years old बॉय, लाइक हम लोग के यहाँ पे क्या होता है, लाइक आफ्टर द स्कूल या ग्रेजुएशन के बाद एक नॉर्मल सा एक जॉब हो जाता है, बट ही ऑल्सो चूजन ए डिफरेंट पाथ कि हाँ मुझे अपने कुछ करना है। सो इस माइंडसेट के साथ आज के इस वीडियो पे हम लोग के साथ है द अमेजिंग पर्सन इज दैट मंथन। और हाँ, आज के इस वीडियो से मंथन से हम टोटली वो मंथन कर लेंगे कि हाँ उसके अपने लाइफ में क्या क्या ऐसे अमेजिंग चीज़ें किया है जो आप भी अपने लाइफ में फॉलो कर सकते हो। सो लाइक थैंक यू मंथन, लाइक joining us to this session, and I'm super excited to having you on this podcast.
First of all, thank you so much for that intro. Like I was even laughing.
Yeah, thank you bro. Like you're just joining with us, and I'm really surprised कि yeah, like as a 22 boy also doing those kind of thing. So it's a really like appreciate for you, and so we would like to know like how are you first of all?
Yeah, I'm absolutely living my dream right now. Like I'm achieving all my goals and everything, even financially, physically and mentally. And then this journey is actually very different. Like in my final year, when I was in my 21-year-old and I was in my final year, like everyone was saying around placement, internship, everything like that. And I thought like, I don't want to follow this crowd, or I don't want to go with all the dead fish flow. So I eventually found out this one thing that I had learned in my internship. So my internship basically was about chatbot and how to develop chatbot. And at the same time, I was likely to be lucky because I got happen in the same place at the right time. So what happened was I created a course on chatbot and how to build low code, no code chatbot. And I published those videos, like it was 53 lectures on YouTube. And even after a month, I saw that no more than 50 likes or 50 views were in my videos. So I thought like it's no meaning, and I will be never become a big YouTuber that we always dream of. Like all the boys, we dream of YouTuber. So eventually I found this amazing educational platform named Udemy as well as Skillshare. So yeah, so what I did was I converted those YouTube video and properly structured it in a form of a course. So I created a course and then I posted that on Udemy. And after 1 month of posting, I posted back on August 2023 and I posted that lecture. And 1 month after seeing the dashboard of the Udemy, like everyone was buying my course. At the same time, if I posted on YouTube, no one was actually seeing the lectures and videos. And everyone was paying me. My first revenue was $40, like for 1 month. Like as a boy who hasn't done anything, who hasn't made any money, the first $40 is absolutely off the roof. Yeah, so then I eventually thought that why shouldn't we not pursue this career like as a career and not like traditional 9 to 5. So again, at that time, everyone was doing about placement and solving lead code and everything like that. And I was constantly creating course after course after course. So I started my full-time journey of content creation or course creator on the 1st January 2024. After my 7th SEM got completed and 8th SEM was more like of a project or internship. So I thought like, let us give it a try for 6 months and let's see what happens. So I started from 1st January 2024 and constantly up to till today is September 2022 2024. So I had more than 40 plus courses on all of my platform, and I have luckily been assumed to glad that I have more than 70,000 students that I have taught virtually.
Wow. Say incredible. Like you are just a 22 years a guy and you are doing lots of stuff. Like बहुत लोग सोचते कि हाँ after my job या like after my college I just want to a proper job और मैंने ये करेगा, and you are just done that path जो आपके जो path है वो आप totally side करके like you just focusing कि हाँ मुझे करना है, and it's also like giving a like another opportunity also. So like what's your family's reaction right now?
So basically back when I started, like I had only two options. First, for go to placement or go to abroad like USA, Canada and pursue my masters. And the second option was, this was content creation option. Like it was a totally blank road. I cannot see anything more than month like in this creation. But I give it a try, and back when I was starting, like my mom was shouting like, what are you doing? Get a job and get something like that. And now it is actually reverse. Like if I'm not shooting the course, my mom is saying like, shoot the course, what are you doing? What's the next thing you are going to do, and everything like that. But the totally like I don't want to be considered that as an outliner, but in our culture or in our society, like a 9 to 5 traditional job is way more pursued than any other, and like starting a business or anything like that is considered of a less. Like first of all, everyone is thinking like, I will get a job, I will get an internship, and then I will start my own business or I will start my own journey. But what happened is, like at that time you are 30 age of year, you have a lot of responsibility. Like if you have spouse, if you have child, fortunately, so that time the risk tolerance will be much higher and you are not likely to get started with your own journey. So I thought that I had 6 months to go. Like from 1st January I started, and I was deep down, like I didn't go anywhere, I didn't do anything apart from shooting, sleeping, shooting, sleeping. So that was my whole schedule for up till now. And I don't consider this as the work. Like I don't work any hours a day. Like this is my love, and even if no one paid me any money, I will happily be doing like teaching everything and connecting with other peoples. And the main benefit of like teaching or becoming content creator is like you will get daily DMs or daily messages from your students like, you changed my life, I set up this automation, I set up this chatbot and sell this. I'm like, good for you, like go for it. yeah so yeah, and as we think like of society and relatives, they are all shunned. Like I don't again want to be brag about me, but like as comparing to their children's and as comparing to their like relatives, no one is doing something like this. But I think that like example, you are doing this podcast, and like I can I can totally understand that mother and parents will be not much likely to be happy or to be grateful about your own journey. But when they see the results, when they see the outcome, they will greatly support you. But again, when you are starting out, there will be only single clap for a very long time, and this clap will be for your own. Like this will be a slow clap. But when you will become successful, I'm not successful right now, I will be. But nowadays everyone will tell me like, Manthan, you are good, Manthan, you are awesome, Manthan, you are doing this amazing, you are following your passion. But back when I started, like no one was clapping for me. Even my peers and colleagues were like making fun of me, like let's see how it went, or let's see how much you can continue it. And they are the people that are coming back to me and like, can you promote my stuff or can you promote my software in your courses? Like you can see how the table turns. And that's a genuinely really appreciable part of this influencer economy or content economy.
Absolutely. Amazing. Like, excellent your journey. So, bro, we would like to know, like, it's a big hook point, like, for the audience who watch this video to right now, and they also saying this, like, you are totally hit the like 15K USD dollar. So, is it actually true? And like, how did you like get it the courses? Like, how did you like start your those kind of thing? We would like to know.
Yeah, so basically you are asking how did I set up and how did I build course after course and what was the revenue? Yeah, so I think everyone should know the truth. I'm not gatekeeping anything or not like selling courses and making money, not like Imanga. So basically I started from my first course. So for first month it was $40, but I was actually very excited for that $40. And after that, eventually, as well as the compounding effect continues on. as far as I was continuously uploading new course after new course every single month, the revenue was increasing. And the main benefit of like content creator is the brand deals or the promotion deals that we get. So I haven't actually earned $15,000 all over from Udemy, but I have generated more than $10,000 on Udemy, and then other $5,000 have come from brand deals and affiliate partnerships. Like big YC companies, or for those of you who don't know YC, it is Y Combinator, the largest incubator in the world right now, run by many of the ex ChatGPT CEO Sam Altman and everything. Yeah, so a lot of companies, YC companies, VC backed companies come out to me and they promote me like, we will give you $1,000 or $2,000 to just include your software into your courses and promote it. So yeah, these are the blend deals. And then the main benefit of it, it is not like a freelance work or like one thing work. Like I will take your software into my course and you will give me money, let's say $1,000. And another main benefit is I will sell that course to all of my students, like 70,000+ students, as well as some of the random students on the Udemy landing page. So you will be earning in two phases. From first the brand deals, and the second, as usually, you will sell this course for your entire lifetime. And the third benefit is you will get affiliate deals of that software. Like they will give you, if they sign up with your link, they will give you 20% cut of that paid interaction. Yeah, so there, yeah, and as well as we have a bunch of consultancy calls. Like I do a bunch of consultancy calls, and they are usually charged around $100 per hours. So let's say you are interested in low code, no code automation, and you want to set it up for your own business. You will, let's say, give me let's say give me $100 per hour, and I will teach you how you can implement automation or AI into your business.
Great. Like excellent. How you are like also doing those kind of thing, and like consultation part and those kind of thing. When you are totally expert on this field, then you will give the consultation and those kind of thing, and you are like totally like top person, like the AI and chatbot also. So bro, we'd like to like know like brief intro about you, like becoming a like AI course instructor. Like how did you get the like inspiration कि हाँ मुझे ये start करना है, कि जो एक inspiration आता है तो वो आपने like कैसे पहले gather किया? Who would like to know?
Yeah, again, I was very fortunate because I was at the right place at the right time. When I launched my ChatGPT course or chatbot course, at the same time, ChatGPT introduced its new ChatGPT 4 or custom ChatGPT, and everyone was searching like ChatGPT and automation and AI chatbots. And on the Udemy page, there was not a lot of competitors at that time, right? So whenever someone will search about ChatGPT or AI chatbots, eventually my course will pop in on their landing page. So I was very fortunate, and right now there are a bunch of other course creators that have created similar course like AI chatbots and AI automation. But I have that created that brand or uniqueness about me. So top 5 courses will be of mine, and every 6th, 7th place will be of other instructor. But I have created this space, and I'm not expert in space. I will not say that I'm expert. I'm just starting out. But yeah, so that's the journey. That's how I got that deep dive, or I got that exponential increase in my branding or in my revenue.
Okay, so bro, we'd like to know, like in my second year time, I just explored lots of kind of bunch of thing. Then I'll get the podcast thing कि हाँ मुझे ये करना है. Then I just start with the flow. तो like 2-3 करने के बाद I just get it the like inspiration, and I also consume lots of like podcast also. Then I just started my journey also. So I would like to know, how did you like start your journey as a like AI course instructor? कि how like in your college time do you like pursuing any kind of course, or you just saw any kind of video? वो थिंक या वो पर्सपेक्टिव कहाँ से आया कि हाँ मुझे इस लाइन पे जाना है?
Yeah, so back then I had a friend named Devas Desai, and I just called him like this new thing called AI chatbots, where it resolves all of the customer queries and customer question. And I think that, and I told him that we should start our own agency, like providing AI chatbot solution, everything like that. And he's more on the marketing side, and I was on the technical side. Like I will build and develop a fully functional chatbot, and he will market the chatbot and sell the chatbot. So he told me that maybe you should do a YouTube video, or maybe you should do a course on how to develop these AI chatbots. And taking his advice, I actually started creating YouTube videos, and then I submitted in form of a course, and then continuously months, and the benefit and the main benefit is you don't have to understand all of about it. Like you will have some DMs about your students or about your learner, like maybe you should do a AI call assistant course. So you will get inspiration from your own students or from your own viewers. You don't have to think outside of the box. You just have to get started. Like nowadays, I don't create courses. I just get inspiration from my students or what their pain point or what their question or concern is. And you only have to be at the right place at the right time, solving their situation and presenting in a proper formatted structure course. And that's all you need to do. But one thing is, just get started. If you have any concern or if you have any question, like just go deep into it. Just start. Don't wait for like 9 to 5 job and then I will start my own journey. It will be eventually much late and eventually much riskier.
Absolutely, it's an amazing motivation for like lots of bunch of viewers to right now. And we would like to know, like Manthan, like you and your friend, like you both are co-founder, like your friend and you both are like started those kind of stuff.
No. He just gave me inspiration. Like he's running his own business. We are not co-founder, but he just gave me inspiration and they started my career.
Okay, wow, great. So अभी जो बहुत सारे बच्चे they also watching this video, so they also think कि हाँ, in my college time I don't think so कि I don't have any kind of friend कि हाँ मुझे वो motivation या वो मुझे pursue करे कि हाँ ऐसे करना चाहिए. So as a like beginner या as a like general student के लिए वो आपके क्या suggestion रहेगा? So how they always start their journey? What do you think?
Yeah, so it's all about connecting the dots. Like, have you heard of the story of 2 classes and a painter teacher? Have you heard that story?
I don't think so. मेरे viewers के साथ मैंने भी नहीं सोचना.
So let me share. Yeah, so there were basically 2 classes and there was a painter instructor. So for the first class, he told all of the class students, like, paint the best beautiful painting. Just you have to paint once, right? You have to just paint one painting. And for the second section, he told all of the students that you have to paint as many possible paintings as you can in duration of 6 months. So the teacher came after 6 months. Not only the second section were having more paintings at their hand, but they had the last 10 paintings were absolutely phenomenal and like Mona Lisa kind of thing. And the first section was they painted only one painting, right? But that was not that a big of deal. Similar to section 2, like section 2 for the task was as much आपके जितने भी painting हो आप उतनी painting करो, but those last 10 paintings were like phenomenal paintings. So if you are watching this video right now, or if anyone want to get started with whatever your journey is, just get started, try a bunch of different things. Like I didn't started like YouTube, or I didn't started like Udemy instructor as my first thing. Like I did a lot of businesses back then and eventually all of them failed. Like there is a one famous saying, like, get down 8 times and get up like the 9th time. It is absolutely true. So I had more than 8 businesses that I started, but it all turned out to be a failure. But then eventually you will find something that will be make that entire point, or that will be make your fortune or your life worthwhile. So just get started. So that's my tip for all the listeners or all the beginners who want to get started in this content economy or any business that you want.
Wow, amazing, excellent. So bro, we'd like to know, like, behind every successful man, there is a woman. So who is the woman for you?
Actually, I am on the road to find the princess or to find that woman. I haven't actually, but the woman that I can address is my mother. Like, she's always been there for me, like ups and downs. And if you have parents, or if you have father, or if you are blessed with humble family, you have already a head start. Like if you are watching this video right now, you have fully functional mind, fully functional body, and maybe a fully functional family. So that's all you need to do to get started. And if you don't get started, then it's your responsibility and your fault. You cannot blame it to any other persons. Like, a lot of people try to blame other persons. Like, they blame like I cannot do this because of the government, I cannot do this because of my parents and mother didn't allow me to start my content creation, i didn't I didn't do this because of my spouse think that I will be not that phenomenal, I will be not that great. But if you blame that finger to other person, they will have all the power. So whenever I divert that blame finger inside me, I taken all of the responsibilities and all of the duty to get me successful. So because something bad happens, it's my responsibility. I don't blame anyone. So that's the kind of mindset you can have to get started in your journey, and it will truly 1000% truly do wonders in your life.
Wow, amazing guys. Like Manthan also like said a well thing, and I absolutely agree with him also. Like in the 2024 or 2025, we have like bunch of like resources like internet, like friends and lots of stuff. तो अगर किसी stage पे अगर नहीं हो, so it's totally your own fault. So I totally agree with you, bro.
Yeah, and you should have a bulletproof mindset. Like if we were born 1000 years ago, I will be on the fastest horse with the biggest battle axe, hacking heads off, and everyone will be running from me. Like I have that mindset. Like you cannot change my mind, or you cannot make up my mind once I have put my mind on one thing. Like I did, like I was 100% sure that I will become, like I will do a good living from Udemy instructor or from like content creation. And no one in my family, no one, even my brothers and sister or cousin, they all tried to change me, like Manthan, go for 9 to 5, go for like a normal job. But I was bulletproof. I had that mindset that, and I think that your friends or your peer groups does a lot of things while you are starting out or while you want to start your own business. Like I was very fortunate to have friends like they shy and everything. Yeah, so they were supporting me. They were like, you follow your dreams and everything like that. So I have a really great friend group.
Wow, amazing, amazing. So, we'd like to know, like, what type of challenges you also faced this journey. I'm pretty sure कि हाँ, your upcoming journey will be more far and like it will be excellent for you. But duration, like your course and those kind of thing, we'd like to know like what type of opportunities and what type of like problem you also faced in this journey, and how you also like tackle whole kind of stuff.
From opportunity perspective, I got a chance to work with many multi-million dollars company CEOs like VectorShift, Persona, InVideo AI, New York's AI, just to name a few. And we have this weekly schedule meeting. Like we just talk about like stuff and everything. So I got to learn a lot about from them, like how they operate, how they manage, and how they outsource everything, as well as from the challenges that I face. Like I had to shoot my courses from 12 a.m. from night to 6 a.m. Like I shoot from 12 to 6, and then
It's a long hour.
I have to go to sleep during the day, because what happen is a lot of traffic and lot of like noise pollution will happen if you start shooting your course after 9 or 9 a.m. and everything. So the best time, yeah, so the best time to shoot is like after everyone has slept or there is no traffic and the pin drop silence, and then I shoot.
I would like to know like when you building your own course, like so how did you like researching कि हाँ मुझे अभी ये course AI के बारे में जो है वो मुझे करना है. Like do you have like your background of the coding background, or like how do you find this industry कि हाँ मुझे AI या chatbot जो है उसके बारे में मुझे ये वीडियो करना चाहिए. So how did you get the idea also?
Yeah, so to cover that point, let us go a step back. Like it is all about leverage. Like if you don't know what is leverage, you should definitely understand this. There are basically 3 type of leverages. The first is labor leverage, where it is basically an example of I had 2 hands and I have one big rock. So I will use my 2 hands to put that rock to another place. But if I have 10 rocks, so I will use laborers, or I will use any random person to just help me with the 10 rocks. So this is the first leverage. It is of labor. Then the second leverage is capitalistic. Capital means money of others. So if I had to create a business, or if I had to run any business, I will need some money outside or some venture capitalist or everything. So I will need money. And this capital is like a sort of a new invention that we had in our human beings. The first leverage is kind of a hardwire. from our ancestor, it was labors. So we all are hardwired to labor, like 9 to 5 job. We are actually fulfilling other dreams. The second is of capital, like we are getting money from others, and this invention or this kind of leverage occurred just before few hundred years only, not like thousands of years only, like the first leverage. And the third leverage is code and content. For everyone those listening right now, if you have the eligibility or the access of code or content, this type of leverages don't require anyone permission, don't require anyone money, and don't require any more labor. Like you don't need to create, you don't need that much amount of money to create content. Like this podcast, it's itself in a form of a leverage. For example, if I were to educate or if I were to speak for, let's say, any one of this person, I would have to go back like in sort of a hall room, and I have to speak from 300 persons at maximum. Or for television, I would have to pay them to get me on the television and then speak. So this kind of leverages just existed 200 or 300 years ago. And the benefit of this third leverage, code or content, is content basically means media, like podcasts, like YouTube. Or example, my courses are form of a media content. And if you have learned about macroeconomics, or if you know macroeconomics, there is a term called scale economy, as well as there is a term called replication of your product. So if I were to sell my courses to another person, like if you have bought this course, then there will be no marginal cost to replicate my source of course from another person. Like it can scale to infinite person. Like I can sell my courses to 8 billion people over the world. There will be no so there will be no kind of limited leverage. Yeah, so yeah, so basically if my teacher or if my professor are teaching, they will be not able to teach more than 120 or let's say 300 students per year. And at the same time, I don't have that profession. I didn't do any PhD or master degree, but I am eligible to use this leverage of media or content to reach more than 1 lakh or eventually 1 crore plus person without doing any marginal cost. And that's why you should, in the modern age, if you are doing this labor leverage or capital leverage, just don't fall for that. Use content or code. And the main beauty of content and code leverage is you can combine labors. For example, if you are developing a software company, you can let's say hire 10 software developers. And as well as for the second leverage, which is capital, you can get the capital from from crowdfunding, as well as from venture capitalists and everything. So the third kind of leverage is the best kind of leverage you should use right now, because you don't necessarily need anyone permission to shoot this podcast, to shoot my courses, to shoot any YouTube videos. Yeah.
Wow, excellent, great. Like if anybody like want to start their journey as a like AI course instructor या those kind of thing, तो वो कैसे start करेगा, क्या road map रहेगा?
If you want to start like a coaching career, or like for example like course creator or any kind of automation stuff, all you need to do is a good microphone and a beautiful ring light. Yeah. And if you are blessed with iPhone or MacBook, or even with any Android phone or with Microsoft Windows, that's totally fine. That's all you need to get started. You don't need 2 lakhs, 10 lakhs upfront to just get started.
After the 5 years or 10 years later, what will be happen about the AI sector?
First of all, I can say that AI will not replace you, but the person who is AI will definitely replace you.
Resource would you like also recommend for those who are looking for to learn about the AI?
So whenever there will be an AI tool or software, their documentation will be available there. And in those documentation, just read those documentation.